Hi, my name is Sine Rayford, and today I'm going to be talking about my experience in Gustavo's class, Social Practices, which was confusing for me to understand at first, but ultimately is kind of like using your environment around you um, to shape your art and kind of like all the ways that you can collaborate with other people. This was part of a walk that we did, and walks were like exercises that he gave us with like specific prompts. So this one was we went to the Denton Square and we had to take a picture or document in like our own preferred kind of way um, everything green that we see. And I thought it was a really cool project because it like really opened up my mind to paying attention to my environments, and I got to notice like all of the things that I usually overlook every day. Here's some more pictures of that. These were from the thrift store that burned down at the square, or maybe it wasn't one of the ones that burned down, but it was the thrift store at the square. And this was my personal project from my walks called That's My Space, and it was inspired by one of the prompts for one of our walks. And it was about um, capturing the physical and non physical boundaries that exist in society. And I kind of noticed that most of my photos had like a theme of humor to them for the most part. So here's the first photo, and it's of a little cactus that's made its home on someone's balcony. And here's a photo of like a little wall that this restaurant had. This was a storage unit, and the sign says, "We will call the police if you don't check in first," which I thought was a little bit dramatic, so I took a picture of it. And this was a visit from my grandma during quarantine. I thought that the pandemic was a really good way to show how boundaries are important throughout this time. And the photo is also just kind of eerie because she looks very alone and kind of creepy. You know, she's got the plastic mask on. And this photo shows like that even cars are social distancing, which I thought was hilarious. This was something else that we did. It was like going around and seeing like non-intentional sculptures, which I found very entertaining because there's a lot of those. But these are just some like normal mechanical pipes, and I thought it was a weird outlook to view it as a sculpture. And that is all I'm going to be talking about today.